welcome back to Marwell Manor Farm. Just stopped and had a cup of tea after a busy afternoon, and I've already gone ahead and set up the tractor with the fertilizer spreader. There we go. So let's get this turned on and opened up, and oh no, haven't. No, I haven't. Okay, that was lucky. I need to change tyres. That could have been drastic. Could have destroyed half my crops had I drove over them. I do not want to do that. So let's customize and let's change back to narrows. There we go. Yes, I do. Oh, that was very, very close there. Oh, took that a bit too narrow. I've still been meaning to move that for the big bud, but we don't need it now because we don't have the big bud. So let's get this pulled in here. Let's get it opened out. The money has gone down because I have filled up with a little bit of fertilizer. So here we go, spraying the field. Shouldn't take too long to do this field with the width of this spray, or spread should I say. Try and increase the yield of our wheat. I'm still yet to have a word with the local bakery to see if a contract agreement can be made. You know, we provide them with the wheat. I think that'll be a fantastic little revenue for us. Just turn the lights on around here because of the shading of the trees. Yeah, as I was saying, sorry, completely sidetracked there by the tree shadows. Yeah, we try and get something sorted out with the local bakery. Because we do have these fields, you know, we can always, like I said in previous days, if needs be, we could have one field allocated to just wheat for the bakery. It helps us out with income and it will help them out in the local community because they'll know that they will have a constant supply of wheat, which will be fantastic. The prices of certain things now are really starting to dip. The recession is starting to take effect in this area. The prices aren't what they should be, which is getting me slightly worried. You know, being a new farmer, we are doing well. We've had some crops, we've made some sales and everything like that, but the price you pay to get your field prepared with the lime and the fertilizer and the seed and the time and effort it takes, yeah, it needs to be worthwhile. You need to be seeing a good amount of profit from all the hard work that you put in, you know. And if the price isn't there, you don't really want to be sat on a load of your harvest. So hopefully the recession doesn't last too long. Prices, as I said, really are starting to take a hit. Local businesses will probably start taking a hit too, so they'll be offering lower prices or maybe higher prices because they really, really need the demand. Who knows? This actually spreads a lot wider than I remember. Let's turn it off, just get that little bit there. There we go. it's pretty difficult to see where you've been. It's just like that dark shade of brown. The visuals over here, over at Marwell Manor Farm, is really, really nice. Get some very, very nice, beautiful mornings here. The sun, as it just like rises over the crescents of the hillside over there. It's absolutely stunning. Wake up and see that as you're walking out. You know, people have paintings. We have the nice wide open space of here. It's beautiful, and then you get the fighter jets that regularly fly over doing flybys and all that sort of thing because of the RAF base that is based nearby, which is absolutely fantastic. So you get the F-16s flying over. You know, they do start pretty early. I've known them to fly by as early as like 6:30 in the morning. You know, but as they say, best to be prepared, safe than sorry. So, you know, it doesn't bother me that they fly over at that time. I'm normally awake at that period anyway. So, I think I missed a bit over here. Yes, I did, just there. And I missed a bit. This is really screwing with my eyes. And a bit there. And then we have the patch over here, which runs down there. Let's get that last little piece. Okay, there we go. That is that part done. Let's just fold it up and get over to field 3. Sorry about that. Frog in my throat. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's just close that gate. That should be that one fully fertilized now. Field 17. Yes, it is. It's absolutely fantastic. So let's head over to field 3 and get that field done. We do lose light really, really quickly around here. Shouldn't be too much longer and we will be able to harvest all these oats. Obviously with what we're doing now with the horses, we're going to have one field for us. And the other field, I think we will keep a bit of the the oats, sorry, off of field 15. We're really not going to need all of that off of field 18. It is a bit much, really. So let's get over here, get this field done. Okay, so here we go. Let's get a nice spread on field 3. Let's put cruise control on. So a nice steady 12 mile an hour. We are now running on narrows, which is fantastic. Could have been drastic had I stayed in the wides and gone over field 17. We missed a bit there. Okay, well that's fine. Let's go around there. There we go. Let's get this area here. I'm very, very bad at judging the distance. And you can see from the white spread at the back. But judging the turns and everything like that, I'm just very, very poor at that. So let's turn here. Okay, so that's that. Oh, just missed a little bit there. Let's carry on down here. Get a nice full fertilizer state on this wheat field, and all of our fields will have a nice big full yield, 100%, which is going to be absolutely brilliant, because we do have fields 18, 15, 17 there, which was a grass field, and we turned it into a nice arable field for us, which I think's absolutely brilliant. Grass would have been okay, but we just didn't need that much grass, and whilst we had that field, it just made sense to use it as an arable. Nice widespread on this, shouldn't take much longer. Probably one more pass, possibly two for this wide area here. The field looks like it needs harvesting. I haven't seen the owner come out yet with his harvester on any of his fields. Oh, it's just that last little strip there. We will come back and get that. Oh, we do also have the bucket. I'm trying to think of what bucket it is. Let me just check. What bucket is it? Let's have a quick look. Here it is. It is the Lizard Universal Shovel. And the bale fork that we did buy was this one here. It seems to be a really good one. You know, a nice little addition for the JCB that we now own. But it'd be best to have that to deal with the horses, especially when we're going to be dealing with a lot of straw and a lot of hay. So it just seems a bit of waste of spray just doing that little area, really, doesn't it? Okay, well that is our field now complete. Let's have a look. A full fertilizer stage on field 17 and 3. That is absolutely brilliant. Okay, thank you very much. Well, the farmer of this field has asked us if we can harvest it for him. You know, I don't mind. You know, he said he's just far too busy, and he has asked us if we can harvest it. He's put it on the job line. So if we go over here, I have just accepted it, so there it is. He wants us to harvest field 3 and take the wheat to Rainbow Ridge Stores. He's going to offer us £2,852. Oh wow, look, there's a nice job here. Fertilizing field 1 for 11,337. I think we might have to accept that one as well. It is on the job site for local farmers that can't do their fields. They put them on there, and you know, if other farmers are able to do them, they accept them, and they do the job for the farmer, and they get paid, which is absolutely brilliant for us. So we are going to harvest that field, and we're also going to do fertilizing on field number 1. So nice bit of money. You can't turn down 11,000. It'd be silly if we did. So let's swing around here. Let's get this back to the farm, and let's get the harvester out, even though we haven't long put it away. So what I'll do is I'll get this back to the farm, get all the harvester set up, and I will meet you back at the field in a minute. Well, here we are at their field. Let's get this harvested for them and get that bit of money in our back pockets. It's nice that we can help out the locals now that there is that jobs page available for farmers, which is fantastic. Definitely helps us out, you know, if other farmers have jobs that they need doing and they're not able to do it. You know, and if we're doing our own thing, we can always get Joe to go over there and do it for them. And it's still money in our back pocket. Yes, we will have to pay Joe, but he does do a very, very good job. Let's just get that bit. I always have a habit of doing the headlands first. You know, some of the workers around this area do tend to worry when they're getting their hedges and trees and things like that. You know, I don't blame them. And these are big pieces of machinery. So yeah. Yeah, at the end of the day, you know, if we break this, you know, we brought it, we broke it. And I still didn't refill this with fuel. I must remember to do that, I keep forgetting. Get this filled up. Give myself a memo. I'll set a reminder on my phone for an alarm to get this done. So it's all going nice and smooth so far. There we go, let's carry on with this. Get this done. It is 6 o'clock now. Gets dark around about 7:30, so we do want to try and get this done as quick as we can. Don't really want to be harvesting so close to that stream, especially with that little bridge. Don't really want to be trying to go over there with the harvester in the dark. That's definitely not going to benefit us at all. But we are helping the community. Done field 1, we harvested that for the owner. We're now harvesting this for, let's have a look. Doing this one for Oxygen David. So not only have we done a nice transport contract for him, we are also harvesting his field for him. So let's get this done. Such a beautiful harvest of the John Deere. I would ideally like to get one that has the header is basically its own header trailer as well, which is like the New Holland, the Russell Mash, or the Case. The really big ones. That's when you're looking at like really big money. But you know, we're fine with this. We have the header trailer. Yes, it is a bit of a pain, but for the sake of like another couple of 100,000, is it really worth it? You know, does have a bigger capacity that it can hold. 17,000, I believe the Ideal can hold. Go and get the trailer. This is obviously bigger than I expected. I was thinking that we might be able to get all of this in one harvester, but I am sorely mistaken. Okay, so let's turn that off, and what I'll do is I'll go and pick up the truck and trailer, and I'll see you back over here when we are unloading. Okay, so I've just been and got the truck. We are now back at the harvester and unloading. There's obviously more yield here than I first expected. I did honestly think we'd be able to get all this in one harvester, but it is a very, very good yield. He's obviously taking care of his fields. Okay, so that is the harvester now empty. Let's carry on and get this done and have a look at our wallet and see that it has increased. Absolutely brilliant. Let's just turn, there we go. Oh, I thought I'd missed that little piece, just managed to swerve enough just to get it. Absolutely beautiful. I keep saying this, but you know, the lighting in this area, the shading and all the textures and the water and the custom palettes and the custom textures of the fields, it's absolutely fantastic. I can't praise Oxygen David enough for this map. Absolutely stunning. Right, so let's get this all sorted, get it all put into the trailer when this field is done, and then we'll take it to Rainbow Ridge Stores, was it? Yeah, Rainbow Ridge Stores. Get it over there for him, and we will receive the Wonga. Absolutely fantastic. Down. I really do like this harvester. I am partial to a New Holland though. You know, I really, where I live, you know, we do live like in a little village, and we do get a lot of tractors around our area, and they're mainly New Hollands. We get the odd John Deere that pop up, but you know, nice little village community with basically a farm like either side of you. Wow, the yield on this field. Whatever he has put in this field, I want some to put on mine. It's very, very, very good yield. Might be worth us trying to buy this field. I don't know if Oxygen David would want to sell it though. He might do, he might not. So how much is left? Only that little strip. Okay, so we've already had one full harvester load from here. I can see this getting pretty close to probably about 9,500 litres, maybe? Grab these last couple of pieces. Maybe pushing 10. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make one last trip around. It's even more than 10. What a fantastic yield out of this little field. I want to know what he's put in his So, oh, I'm not having that. I'm not missing one little piece, because that will really bug me. I've got to get it. I'm not a perfectionist by any means, but when there's one little strand just sticking up, just staring at me, it's like when you're doing your garden and you've got weeds, there's always that one that just refuses to go. You know, you just have to get it. Okay, so let's get this sorted out. Let's turn the lights off, we don't need them on anymore. Turn the engine off. Get back in the truck. Just gotta wait for this. Oh dear. Been a pretty eventful day so far. There we go, that is us full up. Cover over and let's head our way to Rainbow Ridge Stores. Go this way. Over there. Header trailer is over here to make it easier, so it wasn't like right next to us on the field. Just thought that made some more sense. Let's just swing. Ooh, don't want to drive over me crops. That would be bad. Get this over, get this sold, get it brought back, get the harvester washed and put away. And yeah, we've had a nice bit of money earning this afternoon. Helping some local farmers out. Whoa there, what on earth happened there? How did the trailer get stuck in that tree? Okay, well that was an unexpected disaster. Didn't bode really well, did it? I already have taken the liberty of getting the Massey with the fertilizer spreader near field 1 ready for that job. Hopefully it's still available when we've done this. There's no cars coming that way, no cars coming that way. Okay, let's get this over to Rainbow Ridge Stores and bring in the money. Go. Just pulling into Rainbow Ridge Stores now. It's 7:02. It's gonna get pretty dark soon, pretty quick. So we need to get a wiggle on. Is all of it done, and that is the contract finished on field 2 for Oxygen David, and we got an extra 1,537 for the income. So let's complete that, and there is a fertilizing job on field 1. We will accept that contract. The money will be rolling in. We are now on £42,385. That is absolutely brilliant considering what we started on, and then having to take a loan out of the bank to help fund. Oh, that's what we could do. We could start paying the loan back slowly, like all the money we earn now, just gradually get some paid off. I don't want the loan lingering, because you will incur extra charges every night, and I don't really want that. So let's Very, very snug down there. Very snug indeed. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull this here for now. There we go. Let's turn the lights off. Turn the engine off. That is fine. And we are going to quickly run over here and try and get field 1 fertilized before it gets too dark. So let's get the engine on, let's get some lights on, and let's get spreading. Get this done as quick as we can. Do not want to be doing this in the dark. It is an absolute nightmare to see. It's going to have a nice amount of money. Just over 11,000, I believe. 11,337, because we are using our own equipment. He won't charge us for the leasing costs of them, which is absolutely fantastico. Oh, it's already starting to get a little bit dark. That isn't fantastic. That's not what we want to be seeing. Come on, keep the light, keep the light. It does get, when it gets dark over here, it gets real dark. So let's get the edge of this done. How are they getting on over there? Okay, they seem to be getting on pretty fine. Hopefully it isn't too long and we can go over there and start our animal business with the horses. Sorry about that. Don't know if the cough was a bit too loud. Okay, so turn that way, there we go. Yeah, darkness is starting to set in really quickly. That is not good, not good at all. And talking about the F-16s, there is one now doing a casual flyby. Absolutely brilliant, never ceases to amaze me. So, looks like things are getting real dark. So let's get in cab so we can see what we're doing. No, I can't, I'm wasting far too much spray that way. Let's that side. Hopefully I can see whereabouts I'm going. Do not want to be going over the same part that I've already spread over. No, there we go. Okay, so that's there. So let's reverse a little bit. And try and find where we are. There we go, there we are. Try and follow that line. Oh dear. Went far too much there. As you can see, it is an absolute nightmare in the dark. Trying to see where we've got to go. All I can see is like a glance of darkness on the field floor. So there we go. There is where it needs to go. Okay, So we need to be around about here. So let's get this done. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get the rest of this field completed, and then I'll see you when we're back at the farm and everything's put away. I'll see you in a minute. Well, that is that contract completed. Field has been done. There's just a couple of spots. For some reason it just would not let me do. So there we go. We can collect £11,337. That is absolutely fantastic there. 54,747. So let's make our way back to the farm. Let's swing in. We'll get these put away, and then we will call it a night. I think we'll just pull this in here for tonight. There we go. Turn the lights off. Did turn them off, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, well that is it for today. It's been a very, very busy morning. So let's open the gate. Close the gate. And if you're wondering where Joe has been the past couple of days, I have said he can have a bit of time off to spend some time with his family. And tomorrow, hopefully my precious over there will be ready. I don't know what time, but fingers crossed. If it's not tomorrow, then it will be the next. But that's me done for today. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to get in, put my feet up, get a drink, and watch a movie. I'll see you all in the morning. See you then.